Today I'm going to be making a pineapple orange layered salad. For this you need 1 box of lemon jello. I could not find sugar-free. Then you need 1 box of orange. You can use both sugar-free or both regular. The recipe suggests that you use the regular, but I like the sugar-free, so that's what I bought. These are 8.5 grams, or 0.3 ounce boxes, if you want to know. You need 2 cups of hot water, which I have in a pan on the stove. You need 1.5 cups of cold water, 2 bananas. You need a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple in the pineapple juice. We're going to drain the pineapple juice, but you still want to keep it. Then you need 1 cup of miniature marshmallows. You need half a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, 1 egg beaten well. You need some whipped topping, and for this I bought the light. And then you need half a cup of cheddar cheese. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to peel my bananas and I'm going to cut them in slices, and I'll show you how those look after I do it. And I'm going to take my pineapple and I'm gonna start draining. I'm basically gonna dump it in here, and I'll just show you right there. And I'll take a spoon and I'll mash some of that out in just a minute. But I'm gonna let that drain while I'm peeling my banana. And I've got my 2 cups of water on the stove. I'm starting to boil it. So you just want these in just thin slices, not too thin, not too thick. So now what we're gonna do, I have my lemon, and then I have my orange. And I'm gonna add my 2 cups boiling water, and then you let it dissolve just like you do when you're making any jello.
And just to mention, this is the bowl it's going to be served in as well. So get a bowl that you want to actually put it in to serve it.
Yeah, when my mom made this dessert, I told Kevin she used to always use a, we call it the lasagna pan. You know what, when I say lasagna pan, you know what.
13 by 9 pan.
Right, a 9 by 13 pan. That's what she used to always serve it in. And I honestly think it would go further if you put it in a 9 by 13 pan. But she would always make this to take to church functions or family reunions. A lot of times when we were doing something with the church, this is what she would take. Okay. So that's dissolved. So now you put your 1.5 cups of cold water and just stir that just a little bit. And then I have my, over here, I have my pineapple. There's the juice that's been drained. And put that in here.
And the stowaway banana.
And the stowaway banana off the bottom. And then you put your banana in here. And then you stir this together like that. That looks good. And now you're gonna sprinkle, take all of those marshmallows that you have and sprinkle those over the top. And then you are going to cover this and put it in the refrigerator. And that's actually why I'm glad we have these Pyrex bowls, which you can find these at Walmart, by the way, these Pyrex bowls. But I'm glad we have these because they have these nice lids. So if you don't have the lids, put plastic wrap over it and put it in the refrigerator, and then we're gonna leave it in there until it sets, and then I'll show you the next step. what I did was I measured out 1 cup of the pineapple juice, and you still had a little left, so I didn't need all that. But you take 1 cup of pineapple juice, and then your flour, and your sugar, and your egg, well-beaten egg, and you're going to put this on low heat and stir constantly until it's thick. What we're making basically is a pineapple pudding is what we're doing. So I'm going to put this on the stove and stir constantly, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we're finished. This probably took 6 or 7 minutes, and what we did, you saw the lumps of flour in there. We took a whisk and we whisked the flour, the mixture, so that you could get the lumps of flour out of there. But this is like, Kevin said, this is just like making a custard. And people in the United States probably aren't familiar with that, most people, but this is just like making a custard in the United Kingdom. So what we're doing is I'm putting this in a bowl, and the Jell-O stays in the refrigerator 4 hours. I don't think I said that. So 4 hours. So while that's the refrigerator for 4 hours, you can leave this out and just let it get to room temperature, because right now it's really, really hot. This has been actually been in the refrigerator for 5 hours because we were doing other things, but you can see it gelled nicely. And so the custard has been out at room temperature this entire time. We never put it in the refrigerator or anything like that. We just left it out. So I'm going to scrape now. So now you want to just spread your custard over the top like this. And it's just going to be a thin layer. Now, if you make this in a lasagna pan like my mom used to, you might not have to leave it in the refrigerator as long because it's spread out and it'll be thinner. But this is so thick that it did take the full time. So you see that covered that nicely. Now you have your Cool Whip. And that is going to go over on the top. And lastly, you have your cheese, and you put your cheese on the top like this. That is your garnish. So it's a very pretty dessert. And hold on just a second and we'll look at it from the side. Let's see how it looks from the side. Oh yeah, there's some condensation on my bowl, but that looks really pretty. So I'm gonna take a picture of this, and then I'm gonna just scoop some out, and Kevin and I are gonna give it a try. Okay, I cannot wait to try this. I told Kevin,
I've never had anything like this.
I said, I think this would feed an army. You've never had anything like this?
I don't think so.
My mom always made this.
Mm-hmm. That's not that I haven't, I just don't remember it. I like the pineapple and banana mixture. It's good.
What do you think about the cheese?
You can't taste it.
But I think it adds a texture.
It does add a little bit of the texture. I didn't get that much of it, so. That's good though.
That is delicious.
The only thing that's a little strange to me is the lemon.
Is the lemon Jell-O?
It's not bad. It's just different. Because it adds a tartness to it. No, I like that. I love pineapple.
See, I don't get a lot.
I like pineapple anyway. I don't know. It was just one bite I took. I haven't had that since. It was just one bite.
Oh, I got it. I did. You know what? I thought about making it with just 2 boxes of orange because I just thought it sounded good. So if you want to make it with just orange, if you can't find lemon, if you need it to be, of course, I was going to say if you need it to be sugar-free, then you're making the wrong dessert.
Yeah, because we had a hard time finding lemon. The only one that had it in, the only lemon we found was Great Value. Was it Great Value? Yeah. It was great value lemon. I'm pretty sure it was the only one we could find. We didn't see the sugar free. No other brand. Jello.
It was regular, but
Jello didn't even have a lemon.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. If you have a hard time finding it, you could probably do 2 oranges.
I would do 2 orange. I wouldn't even do the lemon. I would do 2 orange because I really just like the orange.
I like the orange flavor too. I would also add just a little bit more marshmallow in it. But I love mini marshmallows though.
I do too. I love this. It reminds you of a fruit salad. Because normally with fruit salad, you get the flavor of the mandarin oranges, and you
could probably even add oranges.
We make ours with whipped cream. You could. We make ours with whipped cream. We don't use pineapple, but that combination of the marshmallows and the Cool Whip and the orange, it would remind you of a fruit salad.
If you can find lemon, do it orange and lemon. If you can't find lemon, then just go with all orange. But if you can find it, I think I would go with lemon.
You would? You think it would be missing something?
I think you would be missing something if you didn't have a lemon in there, because I've only got one bite where it really stood out. Every other bite, it's mixing really well. So there must have just been a hunk of gelatin in there that didn't I don't know.
Well, if you need something easy to take to any kind of function that's going to feed a lot of people, or if you're having a cookout at your house, this would be something that you can keep in the refrigerator. It's going to be cold. Just when you're finished with it, make sure you cover it up well and put it back in the refrigerator, because it is going to have that cheese sprinkle.
And also keep in mind, it's probably going to take 4 or 5 hours for the Jello to set.
Yes, it really does.
Because we
were
like, Jello doesn't take 4 hours to set, so about 3 hours we kind of jiggled it around a little bit, and it was still really liquidy, and it's like, oh wow.
I truly do contribute it to putting it in a bowl though, because
a bowl probably slows things down.
A lasagna pan is so thin, so spread out, that I think it wouldn't take as long.
I don't know if Jello gel's based on chemicals. It doesn't have anything to do with drying out or what.
I don't know.
So anyway, just know it takes a little time. So you may have to do it the night before.
But this is a good summer dessert.
It's really good. Very refreshing.
I'm glad you liked it.
That's very, very good.
So I hope you all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.